going, lifers, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Life with Branman. Today we are talking about My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex. Now that really shouldn't be the title, but I'll get into it later. If there's something you feel like I missed or didn't talk about enough, let me know in the comment section down below. And again, I'll give you the synopsis, what my initial thoughts were, talk about the main characters, the story, animation, and finally we'll close with my score and what I thought about it as a whole. With that being said, let's slice into My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex. Now the synopsis that Crunchyroll gives is way too long, and it is honestly like a paragraph long, so I am not going to read it like I usually do. But basically, yeah, a boy and girl started dating in middle school. They're lovey-dovey, but then due to a misunderstanding, they eventually just break up. Before high school starts, they're like the boy's dad, the girl's mom meet, get married. And so now, when Mizuto Irido and Yume Ai, yeah, they become step siblings, and obviously, yeah, when you were just dating a few months ago, and you were very into each other. As the anime clearly shows, they were way into each other. So it's really sort of that, like, hey, help me step bro, I'm stuck, so this syndrome. And believe me, there's lots of that. But so essentially, in high school, it's Irido and Ai just trying to learn how to be step siblings while still having feelings for each other, because they never really, like, they broke up, but they didn't really have any finality to it. And that's basically the synopsis of this. So the main characters are Mizuto Irido and Yume Ai. So sorry about that, my voice just decided it didn't want to work at that time. But again, Mizuto is someone that will always do things for other people, but never really anything for himself. Even though he doesn't really show it, like, he's really thoughtful for everyone except for himself. Like, he would much rather help people than help himself. And he really should be the main character, but the main character is his stepsister, Yume Ai, because more often than not, the show is through her perspective, which is why I really felt that My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex should really be My Stepdad's Son is My Ex. But that's not really going to get people watching, and for obvious reasons. So obviously they do My Stepmom's Daughter instead, because that will get more people to watch. I understand it. It just shouldn't be the title, because it's rarely in Mizuto's perspective. And when you see his perspective, it really puts into place everything. Like, he's way more logical and reasonable about things than Yume is, and she is way like jump to the farthest conclusion possible, like 0 to 100, like no in between, none. And it's very clearly that she sees him as more than a stepbrother, even when she's like, no, we're only step siblings. I feel nothing for you. But no, she feels something for him, a lot of something. And I guess Mizuto does feel something for her as well, just because it's not always in his perspective. I can't really say that he feels a lot for her. So I can't really say anything, but the story, sort of as I've alluded to, it's really just them going through high school and trying to learn to be step siblings and not boyfriend and girlfriend. And then that's it. Like, that's the story. The animation for this is really well done. Like, and yes, there's times you can tell they did the CGI work, and it works. Like, nothing really seems out of place in here, so I can't fault them. So overall, I would probably have to give this a 6, maybe. And no, I think a 6 really works, and that's because it does some fan service in places that I really didn't feel like it needed fan service in, especially when these are first years in high school. So they're roughly like 14, maybe 15, and you've got to people doing very lewd stuff, and even referencing them in middle school, like from the ready to do stuff, like that's where I have to draw the line. So I really can't give it too much higher because of that. It's a fun anime. Like, I enjoyed it. Just again, I wish they would have backed off of some of that stuff, because it really wasn't needed. But I understand it, and they sort of always make jokes about it. So even though they're doing some fan service, at the same time they joke about it. So I can't fault them too much, because they're not just doing fan service just for the hell of it. But it's only about 12 episodes in the first season. I actually think that I want a second season of this, because it was very enjoyable. I think if you just like just plain regular slice of life, you'll enjoy it. If you just want some good comedy, you'll enjoy it. It's an enjoyable anime. Really, again, 12 episodes. It'll take a few hours to watch, so you can do it in a day, couple of days. Like, just watch a few episodes, see what you think about it. It may not be your cup of tea. If not, I'm sorry, but at least you gave it a shot. I really don't have anything else for you, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And with that being said, I will see you all next time. Peace.